What's going on, YouTube? It's July 4th, 2019. Happy Independence Day. This is my 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ. I'm going to show you guys what you clicked on this video to see. So here are my seat covers I got from CoverKing.com. These are the black and gray, the dark gray leatherette seats. Stupid monkey. They were kind of expensive, but well worth it in my opinion. They tuck into the seat frame really well. Now this driver's seat might look a tiny little bit wonky, but that's just because of the seat underneath. You know, has seen probably about 18 years of asses. I'm really satisfied with these. I've had these for about a month and a half now. They're holding up really good. They're super easy to clean. Let me show you the back. You know, I think that the black and gray just looks really sharp. It just really matches with the unity of this interior. I know it's a little bit messy in here right now. You know, unfortunately for you guys, this is not a how to install video, but chances are you're looking at this video because you have an XJ, and if you have an XJ, then you're probably at least you know, halfway of a do-it-yourself kind of guy. Let me tell you about this Jeep a little bit. I actually restored this Jeep. It's got 176,000 miles on it right now. I bought it with 118,000. It's actually my third Jeep. My previous two were totaled after I was rear-ended. I actually got a lot of mileage, high mileage out of my previous two Jeeps. Now this one, I was a little bit unlucky when I bought it. Bought it with 118,000 miles. It was a one owner. Had it for a couple of days and the motor blew. You know, the 4.0, it sounded great. I opened it up on the highway. I drove it as a used car, just as you would, you know, drive any used car, testing it out. I thought that it was fine. 3 days later, that was it. The motor was just gone. And I had discovered that the guy who had it last just filled it with all this stop leak and kissed it goodbye. Now, I thought that I knew everything there was to know about these old Jeeps, but I had no idea that the 2000s and the 2001s had a weaker head casting. Reason I didn't know is because you know, I never had a problem with them, so I really had no reason to ever research that sort of thing. So I put the Jasper motor in and basically turned you know, lemons into lemonade and turned around and restored this thing. I don't really like the look of these old Jeeps lifted up, so I really just wanted to make mine look really clean. These Jeeps, while there are still a lot of them on the road, a lot of them just look beat to hell. So I just decided to make mine look, you know, the cleanest it could possibly be. I get a lot of compliments on it. I go to the car wash, I go to the gas station. People are always asking me if it's garage kept, and you know, I tell them that I built it. I'd say it's probably about 90% done. You know, the rest, you know, is just you know, some little tweaks that I'd like to do to it. I would like to put the overhead console in this. My first Jeep had an overhead console, so I'd like to do that to this one. I'd also like to swap out this headliner, do a darker headliner, but keep the visors the same color, basically, so you know, it'll match the seats a little bit better. Also, I have my WeatherTech floor mats. These WeatherTechs hold up really good. I would like to swap out the carpet underneath because the carpet is getting pretty grimy. While I rip out the carpet, I'd like to get a good look at the floor pans. I'm sure they're fine. There really wasn't a lot of body rust on this Jeep at all. I was actually really surprised. It's actually undercoated. It was undercoated before I bought it. I don't know if that was a factory undercoat or, you know, when in the 2000s that was done, but no body rust on this. Actually very surprised, especially living in Pennsylvania, but hey, I'll take it. My other Jeeps didn't have any body rust on it either, but tell you what, as long as you take these things to the car wash and clean them, you can really avoid the rust. I would eventually like to 5-speed swap this. Reason being is with this new Jasper motor that's in it, once I get that new transmission, pretty much makes the most important parts of the drivetrain brand new. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of these seat covers. Again, I got the leatherettes because I didn't really like the look of the neoprene. To me, neoprenes, they look like obvious seat covers, and they look like something that you can get at Walmart or something like that. And I wanted something that didn't look like seat covers at all. And also the reason I got the leatherette instead of the leather is because, like, I really couldn't see myself spending another $100 just to get leather, especially for a material that you probably realistically couldn't tell the difference if this was leather or leatherette or fake leather, whatever you want to call it. Some of the other mods that I got done, I got the visor. I bought this from a guy on eBay in New York, American made. I know that there's another company out there from Poland that sells these visors, but there's really not a lot of information on them. I don't know what they're made out of. For all I know, they could be cardboard, covered in Bondo or whatever. I don't know. But either way, I got this in New York. I got the clear markers on here. I think the clear markers just really make it look really clean. I got the stock fog lights underneath. I got my wheels painted, gloss black to match the car. I got these 4.0 decals on here. They're actually off of Wranglers, but I just thought that it looked really nice on this Cherokee. Brand new suspension, all stock suspension on here, so I got no sag, I got no noise in the front, I got no death wobble. Another thing that I would like to do is I would like to get the smoked out tail lights. I figured that would just really make it look nice, since the entire Jeep is black, and I got the clears in the front. The smoked tail lights they're all smoked here, but then you have the white part for your reverse light. I also got a Flowmaster Super 40 exhaust. I'm not really sure if you can see that, but painted up that exhaust tip to match the car. I think it looks pretty sharp looking. Now, with these 4.0s, I guess in my opinion, the Super 40 exhaust is probably the best way to go. I didn't want something really loud. I really just wanted like a nice low rumble to go with it. I would like to put a header on it. I saw a video that's it's a combination of the header and the Super 40 exhaust, and it sounds really good. My opinion, when you put the wrong exhaust on these things, I've seen guys put super loud exhausts on them, and they sound like fart boxes. They're just not the way to go. As great as these 4.0s are, you can make them sound bad. You can either make them sound badass or make it sound bad. So anyways, like I said, this is the Jeep. I guess I'll start it up for you really quick so you can hear the exhaust. Let me find a good spot to put this where it ain't gonna fall down. Bear with me. All right, I think that works. So yeah, that's the exhaust. I really don't want to rev the hell out of it because it's about 95 degrees outside today. So, these things run hot anyway. But yeah, let me tell you guys about this Jasper motor. I put it in about 3 years ago, so right now it's got about 60,000 on it. Actually, it's really nice. I think it's got a little bit more power than my previous Jeeps did. Now, tell you the truth, this Jasper, they do come with that 0331 head casting on it, but I think that they're reverse engineered. Right now, since the Jasper motor just got out of warranty, I probably am going to put that Tupi head on it. Just because you have the 0331 head, it doesn't mean that it's going to break or go bad on you. You just got to be careful. Do not let these Jeeps overheat. Don't let any car overheat. It's just, you know, you'll be asking for problems. Yeah, it holds up good. They actually powder coat the block like a weird gray color. I don't know why they do that. I guess it's just the their signature or whatever. But anyways, you know, let me know what your thoughts are on those seat covers. If you have any questions, just let me know. Put them in the comments. Let me know what you think of this Jeep. Let me know, you know, if you think that there's any other, you know, visual mods that I should do with this. I would like to put the hard mud flaps on, and I would like to actually put the running boards on. I wish that I could find those stock running boards that basically look like a body kit, but they're, from what I see online, they're pretty much impossible to find. But yeah, thanks for watching. Everybody enjoy their 4th of July.